Hey, what's guys, Pro here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today we're back on Ascension Incremental, and what we're going to be doing today is prestiging. Before we do that, let's quickly okay, never mind, we won't be rolling because we have no gems. But yes, let's just check out everything we've got. I think we're all good to go, and let's just dive into it then. So Prestige 1 is done. Prestige 2 again is done, and Prestige 3 is what we now need. And this one actually gives you the automated yin and yang. So that would be pretty good. We definitely need that, and it would be helpful to have it. So let's just go ahead and do it in 3, 2, 1, 2. And there we go. It looks like there's actually a fourth prestige as well. So that is something I wasn't aware of. Let's just fly through everything then. So right here then we can just go up to the dices already. And now we should be able to go into the firewall, which we are, of course. And that is easy. Seems like all my runes have gone, which is, of course, expected. And now we just need to at least get a few of those back. And yeah, we're automating world number 3 by the look of it, which is nice. And now that just means that we need to only grind world 4, which is a really good change. So let's get these done. Nice, we've maxed those out. We'll just quickly drop into the hell world just to quickly go on the volcano rune. And then we'll just quickly do the same for the Zen world. And I wonder if it's automatically upgrading my skill tree over here. Oh, it does. Brilliant. Yeah, I do have one-click max off, that's why. So, okay, let's turn that one back on, actually. Close the chat off. Buy max, there we go. And yes, we are all now good to go. All right, so I don't necessarily know how this works. How does it choose which upgrades to go for? I guess it just goes for whatever it can afford. I'm not sure. It's figuring its own stuff out anyway. So, all right, let's leave that to it then. We've got these two, which is the main thing. And now we can go into world number 4, the dock world, and just see what we need to do in here. So we just need to climb the ascensions, really. So that's all we're really going for. It's just coins initially, of course, then it swaps to bubbles, and then eventually it will be the coins again. And then I think we should be fine, to be honest. I don't think we're really too concerned. I'm definitely not anyway. There's nothing to be worried about, because we'll just be so overpowered. All right, so let's get the bubbles in the background then. We do need to sell first. Good one. And there we go. So we did manage to get that. Did that go through? I don't even know if I might have just briefed, but no, actually I couldn't have. All right, so there we go. Let's now click for the sell, get the bubbles. And there we go. So nice, we've ascended again. Let's just sell again. Get the fishing rod upgrade. Sell again, get the second fishing rod upgrade, sell again, get the bubbles, and then we will ascend. So all really good stuff. Let's just sell all. We don't actually need to go for anything this time around. I do need coins. Sorry, to buy runes is what I meant. So we'll just quickly get a few runes. Should be really easy. And that should hopefully carry us now to where we need to be. And then if we can, we'll get a few of these. I don't think we can afford these ones yet though. No, we can't. And then in that case, we can now just do this. Okay, so here we are. We're back to where we need to be. And now we just need more coins, which we're getting. The fishing's just relatively slow, but it's not too big of an issue. And there we are again. So I believe that was the amount we need for the actual new rune. So let's just sell everything now then. We get fish so slowly, I can't even hold on to my coins. I mean, it's not like it's bad, is it? But let's just quickly get some now then. Okay, nice. So we're farming this rune. We've got a bunch of these. That should be enough for that. For all we really need it for. And then I guess now what we could quickly do then is just... I don't even know if we need to do this. Let's just wait out the fire upgrade. I mean, realistically, we could probably just drop back to the hell world and just check our runes. Because maybe we could just spend it. Yep, there we go. Nice. And again, we'll just do the same. And now we need wood. So this is what I was talking about in the last video. I don't know where you get wood. Is it in here maybe? It could be, right? I'm not really sure. Who really knows? I'll probably just have to check that in a second. But yeah, we've definitely not unlocked the industry yet. Let's check out this one then. Maybe it's over here. No, definitely not. How do we get wood? Because unless it's in the spawn world, maybe. Surely, right? It has to be somewhere. It's not anywhere that I see it. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I am not sure. Let's see. So where does it say wood? How do we even get wood? 5 million wood. But where do you get wood? All right, I'll quickly just figure this one out. It'll just take a second, and then we'll just stay on this for a minute, and I'll be back once I figured it out. All right, guys, so it looks like to me that wood is in the next area. I can't really find much about it in any of the worlds I've got, so it has to be. And in order to get to the next area, you do need the next prestige, which we can't quite do yet. So I am quite far away from it, I think. We only have QG, and we need SX QG. So I think we're now at the point where my attributes is actually holding me back, because I wish we had the eclipse. I'm sure it'll probably be 10x of everything compared to the 5x that I currently have, or maybe 7.5x. So either way, it'll still be a big jump. I'm happy with whatever it would be. It would make the difference. But at the moment, I feel that we are completely stuck. I am just farming the fish quickly just to try to get the rings again. And we can get this one now. We can still not quite get this one yet. Can we get the diamond? No, we can't. So yes, I'm just trying to get either of these two now, as we have built the other three already. I just did these two off camera just a second ago because they don't take long. And if you can't get the first two, just turn fish and look off in settings, and then just you'll get them with time. So yeah, that's all you need to do for that one. Okay, so let's keep fishing then. Hopefully we can get these fairly soon. I'm still trying to click away on this one, but we just can't quite do that yet. And I think the biggest thing is we just need more points. I mean, that's all we really need at the moment. We need one SXQG. Hopefully it's SXQG in a second. I don't know if it is or isn't, actually. And if it is, then of course we'll proceed right away. And if it isn't, then we won't. So let's just see what happens. Fingers crossed it is, as it would make life significantly easier. That means that we will be able to go ahead and do it in just a second. So we'll find out in probably 3, 2, and 1, and boom. And it's UQG. Fantastic. All right, so in this case then, I think we try to just get these fishing attribute runes and stuff done. And we still can't quite get these ones yet, which is annoying. But I guess let's just drop back to spawn quickly and see if we can get anything to boost points really good. Okay, this one's working well. So yeah, this is definitely changing everything. So I think it will go QD, QN, and then it will go SX. So I don't think we're too far away at all. So in theory, if we can just get to... Okay, we've done it. I think, yeah, we've definitely done it. I just needed the runes. That was it. Are you kidding me right now? So, okay, fair enough. Not bad, I guess. So let's go ahead, drop back to the fishing world. And again, let's go for this prestige then. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Nice, there we go. So we're now prestige number 4. We will stand on the section over here quickly. And then we can just auto click it from afar. And then now we just need dice, which we're getting. And again, we are not doing bad. I wish there was something to keep rarity on Ascension. That would be really good. I think there is in the Zen world, if I'm not mistaken. So we just need to try to get that unlock. Let's actually just double check that. We do have the industry world at the bottom, if you saw. So we'll just quickly go up to where we need to be though. And then we should be all good to go right there. So yeah, we just have to wait really for this, which is annoying. Because I'd rather just, you know, get this done. Keep rarity on Ascension. There it is. So we just need to go to 7.5k of each. And because of the auto upgrades, it's a bit of a pain. And now we do have it. So again, all good to see. Let's go back to spawn then and just quickly grab a rarity. And then we do need to go to the fishing world, as we have a ton to get right there. For Ascensions, that is. So yeah, we'll just quickly do this then. So this should only take a second. I'm not really too concerned. And again, it's just... The slowest thing about this one specifically is just how long it takes to actually get fish. Like, I wish we could just get fish a lot quicker. I understand why it is like this, because I have no upgrades, of course, but yeah, part of me just wishes it was a bit quicker. And there we are. So let's get the cash then. We'll get some bubbles. And now we can ascend. Again, we'll just do the same thing. 1, 2, and 3. The bubbles in the background, and then ascend, sell all, and then sell all again. Repeat this process really, really easily. And again, we are now good to go. Okay, so we just need coins right now. I keep forgetting that we just need the coins at this point. So we actually need 500 QN, which is quite a lot. So what that means to me is we have no runes. So we'll quickly grab runes. There we are. 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so that should be fine. We should be able to just get every coin upgrade we need now. And then that should take care of that, no problems at all. Okay, so we're slowly making our way up. We just need to get some more fish. Boom. And we do need points, so we do manage to get them already. And now we just need a few more points. So in this case then, we will go over to here. We'll get this rune. Okay, we won't yet because I cannot afford it. We'll get some coin upgrades quickly. That should do. And now we should just be able to sell everything. Okay, nice. And now we can get the rune. So the points should be going up fairly soon. We may just have to drop back to spawn to get some more runes. And if that is the case, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, here we go. And there we are. So we've got what we need from that one. We do automatically get the rebirths. We get the dices. We'll just stay on this quickly just to see if we can get anything else. Doesn't look like we can. So now we'll just teleport into the hell world to just quickly get the volcanic rune or the volcano rune. And now we just need magma. So it'll basically be the same. And we are now back to wood. However, we've now unlocked the industry world. So that is good. Let's just quickly check if there's any more procedures. Doesn't look like there is. So we've hit the maximum prestige, which is good. And now we just need to get to that max level ascension. So let's go into here then. Hopefully the wood is actually here. And this looks rather crazy. So there's many different things. We've got a section over here. We've got a section over here. And I guess this is just the wood area. So yeah, we're not taking those out. Let's go for this one then. 250. Is there any weaker one? Maybe these? What's this? Reincarnation. Okay, so that's like a wood reset. Okay, so that's not bad at all. We definitely could go for that one. So these are 25 HP. And what's this? Like 100? 1,000,000. Okay. So let's go for this then. We just need to quickly see if we can do anything for more damage. Looks like we can get an axe or something that does more damage. So we'll probably go for the axe upgrade first because we just need to chop trees down a bit quicker, as this is taking a bit of time. And I don't even know how much wood we'll get to begin with. So we'll just have to see. And we actually get 110. So not too bad, I guess. Let's go for this then. And then go for this one, that one, and then that one if we can afford it. Okay, so we should now do a lot more damage. And we do actually do 4 damage per shot right now, which is still really good, to be honest. Be ideal if it was 5, just make it a bit easier. So we'll just upgrade the axe from afar. And now we are doing a decent amount. So 9 damage per shot. Let's keep going. And can you actually overlap? No. Well, you can, but it doesn't attack both at once. So, okay, we've got the plan then. So let's just upgrade the wood gain right now then. We need to go up to that 5k, 2k, almost 4k, and now 5k. So we'll come over to here. We'll do this. And it does reset the skill tree, or the upgrade, sorry. But again, that's expected. So not necessarily a bad thing because we do get that base double damage. And I believe it was double wood as well. So all in all, it is pretty good. So yeah, not bad at all. All right, let's keep going on. Let's get the upgrades back. We'll just go for the axe upgrades first, just to try and take the trees out a bit quicker. And then we can also just get the wood upgrades with time. We do 3-shot them right now, which is good. And yeah, that's actually really good, to be honest. So, all right, let's go back to here then. We'll get the wood upgrades this time. And then we'll get a few axe upgrades if we can afford any. And nice, we do now do still 10 damage per shot, which isn't bad. And now let's see what we need for this one. 145,000. So let's go for this then. It does double every 10. We'll see what else we can get. And axes. Ooh. Okay, you can actually upgrade your axe. I didn't even realize. So let's go for that then. All right, so it's decent damage. We two-shot the trees right now, which is really good to see. And let's go over to here then. We'll get a better axe, and this should hopefully help us out a bit. So we do get 2 axe levels. Let's actually just check what it does. So it gives me 3 times wood, 1.2 times cooldown, and I believe it was 4 times damage. So we are one-shotting every tree right now in this zone, which is very, very nice. And now we should probably just go for the axe upgrade again, maybe? Actually, let's just go for... Where's my mouse gone? Right, there we are. Yeah, I lost my mouse for some reason. So let's see then. So 145,000 for that one. We do only need 5 million for the total thing. So nice. We can go for this one first. And then... Actually, I think that would just reset my axe level anyway. So is that even worth it? I don't think it is. Because we're at like 1 million wood already. So we may as well just go to that 5 mil, get the Ascension, and then just see what we need to do afterwards. So 3 million, now we are 60% of the way there. And now we're 70, we're 80, we're nearly 80, 90 in fact. And now we have done it. So nice. Now we need cash. So how does one get cash? This is Reincarnation 7. And this one is Reincarnation 3. So we need to go back to the wood area. And now we just need to sadly take this tree down again with absolutely nothing, because we did do the Ascension and lose everything. So give it like 3 business days and this tree will be eliminated. And when that happens, I'll be happy, because it is painfully slow at this point. So we'll get the wood upgrade then from afar. We'll get the axe upgrades first, just to make sure we can hopefully drop the trees just a little bit quicker. And it looks like we were able to do so. So we'll get a few upgrades in the distance. Whatever we can afford, we'll get. And now we should probably go for an axe upgrade or so. Actually, let's just quickly do a reincarnation, I guess. So 5k wood, basically free. And now we have to wait for this again, unfortunately. So yeah, this is not ideal. I mean, it'll get easier as we reincarnate more. I think we just need the 3rd one this time to get to the like cave system, which will probably be mining or something, I'd imagine. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that one plays out. And until we get there, we just won't really know. All right, so wood is slowly but surely rising up. We are gaining more and more by the second. So we'll go for a few upgrades. And now I think we should be good to go. Yeah, let's go up to that 145,000 then. One more tree. And there we are. So nice. All right, so unlock mine is the next one. That's what we need. That's what I was just talking about a second ago. And my vein just nearly came out of my neck for some reason when I said that. But yeah, that's strange. All right, so let's keep going then. 50k. Nice. Really good to see. How much do we actually need? 1.75 mil. That's not really bad at all. Let's just keep going for wood upgrades then. Let's just ignore the axe damage because we one-shot everything anyway. And now I think we just run around saving up for it. So we need 1.75 and we're pretty much past the halfway mark now. And now we should be able to just get there in a matter of time. So 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, nice. So there we go. Now this one is 15 trillion cash and it gives a boost to cash. So I wonder if any axes give a boost to cash. I'm sure they probably don't, but you never know. Never say never. And let's see then. So 50 HP. Do I really have to break this? Oh wait, 50. Okay, this one's got 20. So we'll damage this one. We'll take this one down quickly. And it shouldn't take too long. A bit painful, I know. But yeah, we'll just have to wait through it all. And then as soon as we can take this one down, we'll see if we can get any upgrades, because this is just so slow. And 3, 2, 1. Nice. There we go. So how much cash did I get? None. Okay, let's sell them. We get billions. That's good. So a few bill, but the upgrades cost a few bill. So realistically, not great, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. All right, so let's go for damage then. We'll go for 1 speed upgrade. We'll go all in on damage, and then I guess we'll go all in on these 2 and just get whatever we can afford. So now we should be able to take this one out relatively quickly. And let's actually just do a quick comparison. So that gives me 2 stone, which is pretty good. And now let's go for this one. This one will go for a bit more damage if we can. Doesn't look like we could afford it. This one just gives 1 stone. And then, of course, this one gives 2. And I would imagine 3, 4, and 5, and so on. So, okay, not bad, right? Not bad. So let's destroy this then. We actually gave 3 stone because I did have that boost. I forgot about that one. So, yeah, that's good to see. All right, so let's see then. So Amazon will be here in just a second. So I will have to wait for that. And before I go to just stand AFK whilst waiting, I think the play then is to probably, I guess, let's just go for this one maybe. We'll quickly take this out. Or do we stay on coal? Let's go for coal actually. I wonder how much coal gives. So it'll be interesting to see how much we get from coal compared to the stone, because stone 2 is the same amount of HP. And it would be interesting to see the difference, because is coal worth it more than stone? I'm sure it is. Let's just quickly take out 1 stone so we actually have a fair test out of interest. Of course, we do have upgrades and multipliers, so we'll probably get a bit more stone than we would the coal. But again, it just depends on the value of the coal in comparison to everything else. So let's keep going then. We currently are doing not too bad, I guess. And the stone is actually worth more because we have a better multi. Unless I had some already on me. But either way, even if I did, it would still be like 3.5 mil basically. A trillion, sorry. So it would still be significantly more. So, all right, let's go to 10 on this one. Let's go for this one. Go for speed and then a bit more damage. So what we'll do then is I'll quickly AFK this. I'll be back soon. Amazon should be about a few minutes. So I'll wait for that. And then hopefully we've got a bit of stone at that point, and we will go from there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, so I'm back. Amazon has arrived. We've got a bunch of stone. I'm sure we just picked up another 18 right there. And we actually have 256, which is quite good. So let's see what we can do then. We can get many upgrades by the look of it. So let's get a few of these. We'll get this up to 15. We'll get this up to 10. We'll get this up to 10 as well, I think. And then let's see if we can max this maybe. Not quite. All right, so we did sadly fall short at the end. I guess we could go for 18 on that one, and then let's just buy that last upgrade as well. So what can we do then? We can take out coal, but I actually think stone is better. Or maybe we go for coal now. What do we even need? 1000 NO. Like, how do we even get more cash? I mean, we have to prestige, don't... Oh, we have to do these. All right, that's probably what we need to do then. So, are there any runes? Oh, what's this? A pickaxe, 1 trill. All right, nice. We'll take that. And there is actually a rune. 1000 copper. So, copper is obviously this one then. And what do we need? We just need to take it out. We need 1 cape to open the rune. So how much do we get? We end up getting 2. We get 2 copper. All right, so yeah, we definitely have a bit of work to do. I think what we should do then is probably get more reincarnations. We have gold, emerald, and diamond, and then titanite. So yeah, let's drop back then. I think let's go for the... We're not going to get the rune anytime soon. I don't even think we'll get much from it otherwise. Let's see how much it sells for. A few 100 trillion. It's not even that much. So that's quite underwhelming. I wish we did get more from it, but sadly in this case we do not. Let's go for the reincarnation then. For some reason it just closed off. All right. And now we do need to get 15 QD this time for more cash. And we also unlock the crusher, which is over on that side, I guess, or somewhere else. Actually, I think it's the thing at the back, which we just discovered. So, oh, I had no, what we should have done is, because it didn't reset the HP on this, we should have weakened everything before I did the reset. So that's what we need to do the next time then. So Okay, at least we've got a plan now. I know we do double damage, but we should have just weakened everything down to as low as possible so we can get the best possible start the next time. So we'll get the stone. Let's just get the upgrades then, I guess. Okay, sell all. And now we should go for, let's start up with this one, then go for this one, and then just buy whatever else we can afford. So now let's go for this. Okay, cool, 2-shot. And then this should be a 5-shot, a 2-shot again, and then another 5-shot. So again, all good stuff. Let's go for these then. So nice, really good to see that. And now let's just do that one more time. And nice, that should do for now. So 6 trill, nothing crazy, but definitely does add up. So let's just max out whatever we can afford. Nothing, not a lot, unfortunately. So yeah, perhaps we should now go for the pickaxe. I forgot what we actually need for the pickaxe. So let's just quickly check. I don't think it was too expensive, if I'm not mistaken. 50 trill. So again, it is a little bit, but nothing crazy as such. So now we do a decent amount of damage. I guess we could just take out this one then, as we do a good amount, what, 24 damage per hit? So yeah, 24. All right, so 12 stone right there. We can 3-shot the rock or the stone. And now let's just take stone 3 down one last time, and then we should get the pickaxe upgrade. So here we are, boom. And now we'll quickly just grab it whilst I can afford it. And that should do right there. So now we need to get more damage in general and stuff. So we'll just upgrade whatever we can afford. And here we are again. So stone 4 is easy. And that actually gives me 60 stone, which is crazy to be honest. So yeah, we'll just rotate between these two. And now we are able to just take out stone 3 with a 2-shot, which is really good because it gives me so much stone to collect. And now we can actually go up to QD, which we've now hit for the first time. We double our cash, we can get more speed and everything else. And nice, that is all looking really good. Okay, so we'll destroy this once again. Perfect. And now we can sell all. And the reason for that is I want to just quickly check this out. So there we go. We now need 5 QD. So this shouldn't really be too bad at all. And I actually think we're on track, to be honest, to getting some copper going and probably getting a rune or 2, as I think that should just help us out a lot. So let's just sell all again then. We will now quickly get this pickaxe whilst we can afford it. And now we do need 75, but we also unlock a new thing, the copper crusher, which also gives us copper. So that would be really good. Okay, so we get 2. We get 4. And this one will obviously give me 8, 11 in fact. Are they stacking up or not? Does that one actually give 11? It does. Okay, nice. So, okay, nice. Not bad at all. All right, so let's go for the copper then. I think now we should just sell everything. Try and get to that 75 QD. I know I could do the Ascension reset thing, the reincarnation. But I just want to get some runes first because we're not prestiging anymore because I can't. So I'd rather just get the runes now quickly whilst we can, as it shouldn't be too difficult to get them since we're gaining copper relatively quickly. And yeah, we just need to just stay on track with that. So let's quickly get the pickaxe then. There we are. We can now get the polished bronze, which will give me more, but for what it's worth, it's just a bit expensive at the moment. And yeah, sadly, I can't quite afford that at this point. So let's keep going then. We'll just rotate between these 3 right now. We do need to go up to that 1k mark. And then as soon as we get to that 1k mark, we should be good to go to pick up a rune and hope that we actually get something crazy. So I'm sure we will. It'll be good if we can. Everything in the previous world should be fully maxed out. But before we actually open up the rune, I just want to... Actually, let's just open up the rune when we can get it. There's no point of overthinking things. So, all right, nice. So let's get these quickly. We'll just get a few more of these. We do actually one-shot the 4th rock right now, which is crazy to see. And we can pretty much quick drop the coal as well. So all good stuff. Take this out, take this one out. Just take whatever we can out at this point. Nice. It's just so easy when you one-shot everything. And now we just need to sell this, sell this. We'll get some upgrades. So let's max this one out. We can go for this one as well. In that order. Nice. And then that should do us pretty nicely. So next up on the list then, we should go for a few more upgrades. What can we get? We can go for stone. We can go for this one. And let's max that out. We can not quite afford these. I mean, we could get one pickaxe boost. We should actually max pickaxe speed, maybe. It shouldn't be too difficult because we luckily do a ton of damage from the pickaxe we've got. So let's actually check. So stone and the coal, they have now both gone. And we need one final level. So we need to go up to 320. We're currently on 267. So let's just see if we can do it now easily. And boom, we have now done it. Okay, so all good stuff. Let's go to the copper again then and just see what we can do quickly. We'll just take everything out. I'm just intrigued to see how much we get for these. Luckily, it doesn't take too long now, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad of a grind, I guess. And I think we should actually go for the next pickaxe. So let's see what we can do then. So how much do we actually have? So we can one-shot the stone still really easily. Mostly take out the coal very quickly as well. So this one now gives this, boom, and now we can actually afford it. So 1 QN for the pickaxe, boom, there we are. We actually get iron next, which is nice. And does it give more copper? That is the question though. It does. So again, all really worth it. How much was it? 10? 15. So a bit expensive. However, when we get the rune, we should be fine though. It's not really too big of an issue. So we'll get the rune in just a second, and now we should be good to go. So we do actually get 2 runes right there. And let's actually see what they give. So a slight multi to stone and a slight multi to bedrock, to coal. So not bad. Definitely not the best, but I mean, it all does add up, right? And that's what matters the most. So we'll keep going then. We'll get one more rune very quickly. And then I want to see if there's any hidden tiles for this world that we discovered the last time. So let's see what we can get then. And we just get bedrock and stuff again. So are there any hidden tiles anywhere? That is the question, guys. So we're looking for hidden upgrade token tiles. And if we can find them, I'll be buying them. Because we absolutely need them. So let's go back to spawn. After this, maybe. It seems that there is... Can you go up there? That's the question. It looks like it is just an invisible barrier. So nothing over there, it seems. Is there any hidden tiles anywhere to boost the stats in this world? The tokens. It doesn't look like it. If there is, I'm not seeing it. So maybe there isn't. That's interesting. Or maybe because it's so new, it's just not out yet. Who really knows? Who really knows? So I guess we could just do this then. I'm curious to see what the crusher does. Actually, before we do that, I think we just get a few more runes. No, before, actually, we was off back to spawn. I'm going to check the emerald board to see whether we can boost the stats in world. We can. Okay, cash. Let's just do that once. I know it wasn't like the most insane value ever for 10, but we could afford it. I had 10 on me, so why not? And now let's go back to the industry and see what's going on here again then. So I think we go for runes. Let's see if we can just get a few more. We'll just walk through everything, sell whatever we can at this point. We'll go for the 1 QN right there. Let's take out some iron, actually. So the iron isn't necessarily too difficult, at least. So let's see how much we get for this. And we don't really get much. So let's do a comparison. So yeah, stone gives me significantly more because we get so much more of it. So if we're farming for pickaxes, it makes sense just to go for the stone. And maybe even coal at this point. We take it out equally as fast. So yeah, we'll just rotate between everything right here. And now we should be pretty much all good to go right here soon. Wait for this, get 1 or 2 more. And now let's just check. So we need 15 QN. I think I do need more reincarnations. And no matter what level of pickaxe I get, it's not really going to change anything. So we'll quickly just get the iron pickaxe. We'll get a few runes opened and just see if that makes any difference. It probably won't, but at least we'll have the runes for next time anyway. And then in that case, we should be hopefully good to go, I think. So let's just sell all. Nice, we can buy the pickaxe right now. And that is after exactly what we're after. So now we just need to grind a bit of copper. And we do get it quite quickly. Not insanely fast, but it is still relatively quick. So yeah, not too bad at least. We'll go up to 10k, I think. And then we'll just see what we get from the runes and hope that we can get something good. And if we do, then it'll be fantastic because it means that we can get exactly what we need. And that is some more runes to help us out. So we're up to probably about 6 to 7k right now. And then we should hopefully just need 2 more maybe. We'll go up to another 3k. So as soon as it says 3000 at the bottom, we'll stop. And this should be it. And nice. All right, so we only get the same 2 ores as before. Runes as before, sorry. And it is helping, but it's not really going to change the world, is it? So let's do some reincarnations then. We need to quickly grind these. And there we go, 15 QD. We unlock the crusher thing, so we'll check that out in just a second. We do actually one-shot the trees, which is very, very nice. And now we need 500 SP. So let's just upgrade the wooden axe, or the axe, sorry. And now let's just see what we get going on with it all. We'll come over to here and just upgrade these as high as we can. And now let's see if we can take any of these out. So 250 with ease. Nice. We're up to millions already, which is just really good to see right there. And now let's go for a few more axes. We did manage to max the axe out. And we still do need cash. So let's check out this new area then. So what did we get? Is that the back of the mines, I believe? Let's see how much we get for this one, actually. So out of curiosity, we get an absolute fortune. So all good stuff. Let's go back into here then. It's right at the back like we discovered it the other time when I was checking for hidden tiles. So let's see what it does. So dust. So crush your ores in exchange to get dust. It resets your cash upgrades. Well, cash upgrades and pickaxe. So, all right. So we can get dust, more cash, more ores, and more damage. So that's pretty good to see. We still need to work towards the cash ascension reset though, which is seemingly impossible at this point. I forgot to damage most of the rocks, but to be fair, we were taking the majority of them out in one shot anyway. So at that point, that doesn't even matter too much because it is unrealistic because they're gone in one click. Or not even a click, just they're gone. So, all right, so let's get these upgrades sold then and get some upgrades bought even. We'll just go from left to right, no real thought process behind it. And now we should be able to quick drop the rocks, which we are, 48 damage per hit. So we will quickly just go for these. Nice, that should do. We'll sell all. We'll buy cash first this time. We'll go right to left this time around. And now we'll buy as many pickaxe upgrades as we can afford. Just one. And now we will just smash some more rocks. So let's go for this one. We'll destroy this once, and that one. And now we can sell again. Nice. And we'll go for these upgrades. We did get the double from the level 20 upgrade on cash, which is good. So we should be able to just get even more money fairly soon. We'll destroy number 4, sell all again, and buy some more pickaxe upgrades. So there we are. Let's go over to here then, see what we've got. And nice. Now we need 75 QD, which should be pretty easy, to be honest. I'm not really too concerned. Shouldn't be hard whatsoever. And yes, that is all good to see. Okay, so let's get the rocks destroyed then. We will quickly just get a few more upgrades. We'll destroy this one last time. We'll one-shot everything else. And then we'll quickly just grab some coal for the sake of it. And take this one out. Destroy this one. Destroy this one. This one. Break this one. And then we'll sell. So here we are. Let's just sell everything. And now let's go for the... Let's get the pickaxe first. I think that makes the most sense. Nice. And now we should go for the max damage, max speed, and then just max whatever we can afford, really. So there we are. All right, so let's get a few more rocks sold. There we go. And now we can max out cash, I'm sure. Max out speed, and more ores is pretty much where it was just a second ago. Okay, so that's all really good stuff. Happy with the progress we've made. Let's sell these, get the 1QN pickaxe very quickly, as it will just boost everything we get anyway. So there's no downside to not buying it. To buying it, sorry, or whatever. And now let's just see what we can do then. So we've got a decent amount of copper. I just want to get some iron as well. And then we will quickly just destroy this one, go through the copper again, go back to the coal very quickly, destroy that one. And we'll just grab the coal very, very quickly, destroy some stones, get some more coal, go through the copper one last time, quickly destroy this iron, and then now just go to the new section we've unlocked. So let's see what we can get from it. Hopefully we can get a bit of dust. If we can't get any, that'll be rather annoying, but let's see. So 2.5 QD or whatever it was, 2.3. So let's go all in on, let's go for cash to begin with. Okay, so I actually think we might be able to just buy everything. Or most things. Alright, nice. So that works. Really happy with the progress we've made right there. Diamonds and stuff are still impossible, of course. Emeralds is still impossible. Gold is not necessarily easy, but doesn't seem to be fully off the charts. But the thing is, we've just lost our pickaxe and things, so we do need to quickly just get them back. That's why everything is a bit slower now, but we do get more cash. So all in all, it should work out relatively well, I'm sure. So good exchange in the long run. So let's just see what we can do. We'll get the stone destroyed, boom, boom, and boom. And there we are. And now we'll sell again. Max out the cash upgrade or close to it. Get more stone, get more everything. And if we can buy a pickaxe, we'll go for it. We should be able to get 1 and 2. Yep, nice. And now we just need to definitely pick up some more. So we get a bit of copper. Not really what I'm after, but it's still something to sell at least. We'll get a few bits of coal as well whilst we're waiting for the stone to respawn. And now we should destroy this one. And we'll sell all again. And now we should hopefully be able to max a few of these out. So there we go. All good to see. Let's destroy the iron very quickly. And we just need to get back to that QN mark for the next set of the... What's it called? I can't even think what it's called. The next set of pickaxes. There we are. And now let's see. So we'll get these. Okay, cool. We need 15 QN right now. So not too bad at least. And I think we should try to max out the dust upgrades. But the issue is, I don't know whether we can even do that. It's so difficult to get the cash. The cash is just impossible. I know I need reincarnations probably. And that's all I should really be going for at this point. So let's go for reincarnations. Okay, we're just going to stop messing about now. Let's just focus on reincarnations. I think it's what I need the most. And let's just see if we can actually do this. So 1000 NO. And let's see. So can we even get this? We can't. I am completely stuck. Well, not necessarily completely stuck. That's a bit dramatic, I guess. But yeah, it's not easy. Not that I want it to be easy, and I'm not complaining that it isn't. But it just seems to be one extreme to the other, where it was so easy for ages, and now I'm just not used to it being difficult. So let's get this pickaxe upgrade then. We could probably go for emeralds now, which is nice. And maybe this is what we need all along. Maybe we just need things like emeralds and gold. So let's see how much we get for these. So we're currently on 40 QN. Let's actually check what we get. And there's SX. So that's what we needed. We can now do the reincarnation at least. So we'll quickly do that because I still think we're quite far away from 1000 NO. So we'll get the double cash. Oh my word, I still can't even do it. I need SP and I'm only on SX. So we need a lot more. Okay, this is really not going well, is it? All right, let's max out this. Let's actually buy pickaxes first. So let's just buy whatever we can. Are you kidding me? We're so close. We need 4 and I'm on 3.98. There we go. All right. So that's good to see. Let's get this then. And now go for the gold again. Gold is really easy. We'll go for emerald number 4. Emerald number 5, in fact. Let's actually take out diamond probably number 3 and see what we can get. Nice. Diamond number 3 is destroyed. We'll take out diamond number 2. Back to diamond number 3. And maybe we just do the dust reset. So is this worth it? I think maybe. But before we do, let's just actually take this down to like as low as we can get it. Because when we do the reset in a second, the health should stay the same. And it should be as low as possible. So let's just try and get it to as low as we can. Without destroying it. Too low. All right, that's unfortunate, but it's okay. Let's just see if we can do it on this one. Again, I keep doing too much damage. All right, we'll get it down to about 400,000. It shouldn't be too bad at that point. We've took out the majority of it then. We'll get it down to less than 500 actually. 500 is the max I'll keep it at. And then as soon as it's below that, we will just walk off. Oh, you can I'm done. I can't even be bothered. Honestly, I don't even care. So let's just get this done. Let's go for these, and these. That'll do. There's no point of even going for any more at this point, because all I really need now is cash. And in order to get cash, I just need to do everything else. So, all right. This is annoying me now. I just want to get this over and done with, because it shouldn't be taking as long as it is, in my opinion. But I keep making poor decisions, and unfortunately it's taking a lot longer than it should. Let's destroy this. Let's sell all. We'll go for cash first. We get it to 20, which is good. And now we can quickly do the same again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll be fine. Sell all. Go from left to right this time. Buy whatever we can afford. Go for the stone 5, stone 4, stone 3, stone 2, hole 2, or whatever it was. Take out this one last time. And now we should be good. So let's max out this. Okay, cool. And that will do. All right, so 2.71 QD. We should be able to get up to the 5 QD one, which we can now nearly get already. So there we are. Nice. We can get the 1 QN pickaxe now. Let's quickly grab that. Okay, cool. And now we just need that 15 QN pickaxe. So we're just going for pickaxes at this point. That's all we really need right now. So we'll just grab this one very, very quickly. And now we need 250 QN. So let's take out the gold. We'll take out the emeralds as well. So we'll do emerald 3, gold 5, emerald 3, gold 5, etc. Back and forth. Nice. That is all good to see right there. Take out this one last time. Then we'll just run through everything else quickly on the way out. Okay, cool. And now we can go back down to here. Sell all. And boom. And now we should be able to get the 4 SX pickaxe again. So all good stuff. We do need to go up to this one at least. So that shouldn't be too difficult, right? And there we are. Let's take out this one. We'll go for diamonds again like we did the last time. Diamond number 3 is the same as emerald number 5. So that's good to see. And let's see what we can do on this one. We may as well take out titanite 1. All right, nice. So that should do. Let's destroy diamond 4 because it's slightly weakened already. We may as well just quick drop it. Nice. Take out this one on the way by. And now we should just be able to take out this one last time. And there we go. So whatever else is left alive even, we'll just keep it as it is. We'll sell all right here. And now we should be able to buy another pickaxe, right? Hopefully. All right, cool, we can. So 1.5 SP for the next one, which is rather expensive. We've maxed out all of those, which is good. And now I think the grind then is purely to get copper. So we've got 21.5k copper per rotation, it seems. So that is not too bad of a cycle, at least, because it means we can open up 21 runes at once. And that is what we do need. So let's open up a few right now then. And we still only get the same 2, which is actually really annoying. That is very annoying, in fact. So, okay. What do we need for this then? So the next reincarnation we need is, I think it was 500 SP, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, 500 SP. We unlock whatever this building is. Not like solar panels or something. It's not even solar panels, it's just this structure of the roof. So let's see then. So we need 500 SP. Let's go for probably the pickaxe and stuff first, because that was only 1.5. So we'll see how realistic it is. I don't think we can get any more cash boosts anyway. So let's just farm this then. Nice, we can just grind these. Let's see, so 7, this one gives us 14, and this one will... We may as well just farm this one. There's no reason to even go for the other one. We'll just rotate between the 2, and as soon as this one respawns, we'll just go back to the other one, as that's probably the best strategy for this. So there we go. And now we should be able to get to 1.5 SP fairly soon, maybe? I don't know how much titanite actually gives in terms of cash. So let's quickly check. Let's drop back, check to see. And now we actually get not a lot. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad, actually. Okay, so what can I do differently? I honestly don't even know. Realistically, what can I actually do differently? So this is almost impossible. Well, it's not impossible, it just takes ages. It's not obviously meant to be easy, and I get that, but this is really, really difficult, which is good because I don't like it when it's too easy, but now I'm just in limbo. What do we do? The wood doesn't really do much for me at the moment. Let's just climb up. Can we get on the roof? No, we can't. All right, so there's nothing we can do in here yet. Let's actually try and like look in. What does that do? Energy boost. So we can actually see through the door. So it looks like we get crafted and stuff. We get generators and things. So interesting. I'm sure that will help us out when we get to that point. However, for now, we sadly need to slave away in the mines and just actually, let's see. Because one of these, I believe, gives me cash. I'm sure a rune I was getting earlier gives me cash. I did see it somewhere, I believe. Or did I make it all up? Maybe I made it all up, right? Deep. Maybe it was the deep rune. Did the deep rune give me cash? I don't think it did. Honestly, I can't even remember. Maybe we're just missing runes. I'm absolutely certain that one of them was giving me cash and I didn't even have cash unlocked at that point. So I'll quickly just check everything. I'll be back in a second. There's no point of watching me do the fishing ward and everything all over again. So I'll be 2 seconds. I'll be back once I've done it all, and I'll let you know if I actually am able to get cash from any runes or not. Alright guys, so I don't think there is anything to directly boost my cash itself. Unless I've just not opened it yet. Let's quickly check. I don't think there was. I might have just made that up. But what I do think we should do is quickly get these rings back again. So I've got Fish and Luck off at the moment. We're hopefully going to get the Abyssal Tuner and stuff fairly soon. So, okay, it's now off. There we are. So it's now off. Let's just see what happens. And we do need to try and get these quickly. So as soon as I've got them, I'll bring you guys back in. Because again, there's no point of really just waiting and watching for those when we can't quite get them yet anyway. So I just get the runes, get everything back. We'll complete Ward 4 quickly off camera because I've done it so many times now. You've seen it all so many times. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in once Ward 4 is fully maxed. I'll revisit every previous ward as well and make sure we've got everything maxed and the max amount of runes, etc. So once that's all done, I'll bring you guys back in. And then I think we may just have to farm ores and stuff the old way, just manually grind it. So either way, I'll bring you guys back. I'll have some more information and we'll see what the best plan of and strategy is from there. All right, guys, so I've now gone ahead and got the world pretty much maxed out. I still do need 2 of the rings, but they only give attribute luck and rune bulk and rune luck. So there's still good runes to, like rings to have, sorry, but for what we need, it doesn't really change too much. So let's go ahead and quickly just go to the Zen ward then and the other wards. I just need to check this ward specifically as well as the other ones. So let's see. So 1.5, yeah, this is definitely working well because, yeah, you can see that we've got a crazy amount. All right, so over here then, again, same thing. Let's just quickly step on these 2 for the sake of it. And now let's go back into the industry world. So here we are. We're back into the new world. And I think the play then is to probably just see what we can actually get from everything. So stone seems to be the best. As you can see, we get 5 SX from it compared to like iron and things. So maybe we just farm stone, which I know is a bit repetitive and boring, but I'm here to just get the most amount of cash as quickly as possible. So stone seems to be the one to give me that. So we'll quickly just get a bit of copper. I want to just get at least a few more runes. We actually just unlocked a new one, I think, which actually boosts copper. So that's really good to see. So again, it's not necessarily changing a lot because it's such a small amount. However, it all does add up. We get one for iron as well. So that's good to see. And we still do need to just periodically check in the dock still to see whether we are actually getting the, what do you call it? The fish for the final 2 rings that I need. So we've got the auto fishing on the nets, so that should just take care of that with time. Hopefully we can get them because the boost would be really nice to have, especially with these runes. So we'll see what we can do. So we'll just get a bit of copper. We'll go between copper and stone basically. And every time we get a bit of copper, we will just open a few runes. But for now, we just need like a really good rotation of all of this. I guess we could just do something like this. I know I don't necessarily need coal, but if it's there to get, we may as well just take it, right? As we just loop around it. So yes, we do miss that one, unfortunately. That's really annoying. Let's just rotate around this way then. And I get stuck on the pillar. Are you kidding me right now? This is just not going well, is it? So maybe it's just time to hang up the boots. All right. Let's open up a few runes then. And we still don't get too much from them, unfortunately. So yeah, but it's just, this is like the longest grind I've ever seen. So QN, QN, and then this one here gives 1 SX. So definitely the play to go for that one. Maybe we should go for the pickaxe at 1.5 and then just infinitely grind stone, I guess. So I think we'll see if we can get to 1.5 SX. It will take SP, sorry. It will take absolutely ages. And I just want to do a very quick comparison of the 5-star, like the number 5 stone versus the number 5 coal. And it's actually not that far behind. So it is still worth it. Maybe we should just go for these two then, back and forth. And is that, I honestly don't even know. I think stone and coal are going to be the best two for money, I'd look at it. So yeah, maybe we just grind these infinitely and then just hope that we get boosted by runes. So we're 1/6 of the way to the pickaxe. I'm going to farm this for a very long time right now, and I will be back soon. I'll check in periodically. When I do get the ability to max out the rings inside of the last world, I'll come back and show you guys just so you're updated. And in the meantime, I'm just going to be farming stone and seeing how it goes. So for now, I'll be back soon. And yeah, we'll just see where we are. And I'll probably get a few runes as well in between. But again, I'll keep you updated. Okay, so I think my mic was muted on the last clip, but I did manage to get the 1 SP pickaxe if it was muted. And I said I was just grinding towards getting the 30 SP one. And I should now hopefully have enough emeralds. I think emeralds are the best for me at the moment. They're the most efficient to destroy, and they give the most return, it seems. So that's what I've been doing, grinding emeralds. If the last clip had no audio, you probably won't see it because I'm not re-recording it, because it's pointless as we've now passed that point anyway. So that's what was happening in the last clip. It was only like 2 minutes or so. We did open a few runes, and again, I was just showcasing the runes I do have. So these are the runes we've got up to. We'll just quickly open whatever we can afford at the moment, and then I should be able to sell my current amount of emeralds, get the next pickaxe, which is this one for 30 SP, and then we'll see how much the one afterwards costs. So 21 plus whatever we have gives us 34. So yeah, definitely worked out well. So I'm happy about that. We can now get the pickaxe. We'll quickly just open up these until we can't afford them anymore. And now the next pickaxe is actually 650 SP, which is more than the reincarnation. So we'll get the reincarnation next. I think that is definitely the play. It will take a bit of time, and we do now at least get double the copper, so that's good. So maybe I should grind copper for some more runes, because I definitely need to try and get a few more. We don't really have too many, and it might just have to be something I do AFK for a bit. So we'll see how it plays out. Let's just quickly check out these. So the emerald, okay, we need to do a quick comparison actually. I just need to retest everything in terms of efficiency to return and things. So 240 diamonds is 134 SP, and I think it does get destroyed a bit slower than the emerald. Yeah, it definitely does. So let's see what the emerald gives us. It might just be more efficient to stay on the emerald. Yeah, it is. So we'll just stay on the emerald then. There's no point of taking longer to destroy things for less cash. And in that case, we will just wait to see how it plays out. Okay, so I will be back soon. I'll just quickly open a few more runes whilst we can. We'll destroy the level 5 once more. And there we are. We'll go up to 500k actually. That should be a decent amount for where we are. And nice. Let's open up the runes. We'll go to 0. Again, I know it's not a crazy amount, but everything does add up at least with these. And we still do need to get more. It's mainly the copper that I'm after. So then we can just keep grinding more and more and more. But anyway, I'll leave this running. I'll be back soon. Maybe we get to 500 SP fairly soon. I don't know, but maybe we won't. Let's actually just see. So we've got basically 4k emeralds. This is worth not even 1 SP. So it seems like you need about 6k emeralds to get to the 1 SP. So let's take out this. This will go up to around 2k. Okay, that should do. So now we should have just over 6,000. Let's see how many that gives. And we do actually get 1 SP. So we need about, yeah, you can work it out. Let's just quickly do it. So we need about, how much do we have? So we've got, let's sell these actually, just so we know. So we need 500. And we currently have 1.68, sorry, 6.86. And we need to divide this by, or times this. I just pressed the wrong button. Are you kidding me? So we'll just do, so basically we need 3 million emeralds. So yeah, it's going to take a while. It's not an instant thing, of course, but it doesn't seem as bad as it looks. So he says. But yeah, I'll leave this running. We'll get there soon. I mean, I'm already on like 0.1%. So so yeah, it won't be too bad, I'm sure. But anyway, I'll leave it for a bit. I'll come back, see where we're going, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so I've been farming for a while. It's pretty much just impossible at this point to just get it all in one video. So what I'll do is probably either come back tomorrow. I think we'll just have to see. I'll play it off camera and just keep grinding. But the amount is just completely unrealistic in one sitting. Otherwise, I'll just have to stay here forever. And I'm not really prepared to do that. So we've got a bunch of copper. Let's go ahead and open up the runes right now. 17 million to be precise. So yeah, that's going to do it for now. I'll come back. Either this will be the outro, or I will just, in fact, I'll record a separate outro tomorrow, perhaps. Or just come back tomorrow. I'm not really too sure. I'll figure something out. But for now, we're just going to keep playing off camera because it's just taken forever. And all we really need is 1 OP weather, and that would change everything. But until we get that, I'm not really too sure. All right, guys, so it is now the next day. I've actually made a ton of progress, and we have enough to actually get the next reincarnation. So we'll just quickly get the audio fixed, and then that way... bizarre. Why is it different? All right, I guess that's it. I don't really know. There might be no audio. I don't even know if there is audio. But anyway, let's just focus on the gameplay then. So let's go to the industry, and you'll see what I mean. We've made so much progress, it's absolutely insane. And I've been spamming the rune, and then that way it's allowed me to pretty much get to where I am right now. So let's go ahead and get that reincarnation. I've pretty much just been farming emeralds. Emeralds are by far the best way, I think, because with the rune you can get a boost to emeralds as well. So my device that I leave I have overnight, the app I've mentioned before, the software, the service even, sadly I set it up incorrectly and it didn't work. Completely my fault. So I made no overnight progression. So I'm quite annoyed because I missed out on any potential global runes that were dropped overnight. And I do miss out on tokens and everything else. So that's that. I'm quite annoyed about it, but it's not the end of the world because of the fact that we can still do this reincarnation, which is the main thing, of course. That is the purpose of all of this. That's why we've been grinding for so long to try and get it. And now we finally can. So I'll go ahead, drop back to the spawn area. And now we will... I know I can get the pickaxe upgrade, but honestly... we won't get far with it anyway, and we do get double cash from this, so this should all be worth it. So let's go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1, boom. Now we need 1 NO, and it does give a boost to pickaxe damage and unlocks what's called the factory. So all right, for some reason I thought we were getting the factory at that point, but I guess we're not. I should probably just wake up at some point, hopefully fairly soon, I guess. So you know, it's just the way it goes. So, right, let's get back to it then. Let's quickly just see where we're at. So we do 8 damage per shot right now, base, which is pretty good. It's not like terrible, but it's not anything to write home about either. So we'll sell these two. We should get a bunch of cash right now, 10 QD right there. And we'll just go from the right to the left this time. And then we can now go for these. Perfect. And again, we'll just sell all again. This time we'll go from the left to the right. And there we go. So that is now much more healthy. It's much better to see the cash upgrades look like that. And now we can actually max them all out. So let's come over to the pickaxe section. We should be able to get a few up to the 15 QN one already. We'll go for like a piece of iron. Not that I'd recommend to do that. And I mean, it's not like it's terrible, but there's just many different better things out there. So 750 iron took us all that time, or we could just do this and get more from one stone, I believe. So stone is really good, to be honest. I think stone is highly underrated. And it's a really good alternative to emeralds if you can't afford to get emeralds or just don't have the like damage or anything to get them, is what I meant by that. So yeah, I think the emeralds are really, really good. Emeralds are by far my favorite. So what we should do then is go to the bit from reincarnation number 5, which is over here. And let's see what we get. So we get a ton of these. Let's go ahead and do this reset then. And now we just only get more dust, so it's not even really worth it at that point. It doesn't really say that you get anything else, it's just purely more dust, and I don't think holding on to dust really does anything. So we'll leave that be then. Let's go back to here. We do now do at least 50 damage per shot. We do actually do a ton more, so that's all good to see. Let's go for these then. Boom, and there we go. So then we should be able to max these out fairly soon. We'll sell all right here, and then that should hopefully do it. Nice. And we'll just sell the rocket once or twice more, I think. And then now we should be all pretty much good to go, I think. We still need to get that 4 SP, which is annoying because we're so close yet so far at the same time. And that should hopefully do it. Brilliant. So we've now got more than enough, hopefully. We should be able to get the 4 SP. We're up to 75 SP. We should hopefully have our runes still, which I believe we do. We do indeed. And that is perfect because it's got everything we need at the moment. So we do more damage. Everything is now slightly easier. We need to go up to 75 SX. And I'm going to show you... Okay, we've already done it. We're up to 1 SP, in fact. So whatever's happened is definitely paying off already, because I remember 1 SP before used to be just absolutely awful to get, and now it is actually really quick. So again, all good stuff to see. Let's sell everything right there then. We'll get the 1 SP pickaxe, and then now we should be able to get the 30 SP one relatively quickly. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, to be honest. So we'll just take out the emeralds a few more times. And then now we should hopefully have a few SP already. So I'll take it out one last time. So we'll just take it all out here. And there we go. We take a bit of gold, a bit of copper, etc. And now we can actually see. So we've got 10 already. We're up to 11 and nearly at 12. So again, that took barely any time. So that is amazing because it means that it is all much quicker. And the 650 SP pickaxe is actually somewhat realistic now. So the way it goes then is SP to OC and then OC to NO. So again, there's a long way to go before we get to that 1000 NO. I know I won't get it in this video. I don't plan to get it in this video. We still need the like OP weather, and we'll just have to really see if we can get that or not. It's luck of the draw whether you're on or not, unless you're like just spamming the rune endlessly, which I can't afford to do because I don't have infinite copper. And I can only open it for so long. I can open it for a very long time, but it's not infinite enough to whereby I'm able to get the weather guaranteed if someone buys it. It's still right place at the right time, if that makes sense. So let's sell everything we can then. We can now go up to 37 SP, which we've hit. So let's upgrade this one. And again, all good stuff. So we're pretty much back where I was a second ago, which is absolutely crazy because that one took genuinely ages for me to get to. Like if I showed you the amount of time this video's gone on for, like the runtime of it, you would just see that it's an absolutely absurd amount of time. And the reason for it is it's just so difficult to get cash. So again, not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it should be difficult, but yeah, you just need that fine balance of where it's a reasonable amount of time and where it takes far too long. So you've got to think as well that I have every single game pass, and I'm sure the majority of players don't. So they would have a more difficult time than I do anyway. And also I did get the 10 emerald ticket boost for the cash. So that helps a bit as well because it doubles our cash. So yeah, just something else to consider. I mean, you can get that anyway. Just be online and get the emeralds every day. And then if you save them up, you can buy it. I saved all mine up and I didn't really buy much else. I tried to buy points the other time in one of the last videos for Cope to try and get through the fourth challenge much quicker. But I just came back the following day and was able to do it with my preparation work of the runes the day before. So we'll go up to 30k. We'll just do this one last rotation. There we go. And now we will see what we get for 30.5k emeralds. And we do actually get 81 SP. So that is actually really good. So that was 18 rotations basically. And yeah, that's actually amazing. So 2 million copper. Let's see what that gives. 1.7. Wow. Wow. All right. So I'm actually going to get this. I think I know the runtime is quite long for this one, and a lot of people seem to enjoy long videos, but I'm going to quickly get this. I think I will do a bit of it and then probably just edit the rest of it out, because otherwise we'll be here for ages. And yeah, it's just having that fine balance of actually enjoying things that are going on in the gameplay, if that makes sense. So stone is so good. Stone is actually overpowered. I don't know why more people aren't talking about stone. Well, they might be. It's not like I'm actively looking to see whether people are talking about stone or not, but stone is amazing. Look how much value you get from stone. So yeah, stone. Go for stone at points. I'm still trying to decide stone or emerald. Let's do one rotation of each. So I'll sell everything we have. We'll take out every single block of each, and then we'll do a quick cash comparison just to actually see which is best. So we currently have nothing of each. Let's go for stone. So we take out every bit of stone right there. We'll run through the coal on purpose, and we get 8.71 SP. So that's for all 5 pieces of stone. Let's do the same for emerald right now. And there we go. So we get 1.67k. And now it's time to do that comparison. So we'll see what we get. Stone versus emerald, and stone is the superior resource. So maybe stone is the play, guys. Maybe stone is indeed the play. So let's do a quick test for coal as well. So we've got emerald, we've got stone. Let's quickly just do one for coal. So we get 3. Oh, I messed it up. All right. Not fair, but it's a lot lower anyway. So yeah, stone is crazy good. Let's just do another one for stone just to clarify that, to double check that. So yeah, stone is beast. Stone is where it's at, guys. I'm actually telling you that right now. I thought this all along from the start. Even if you watched the video earlier on, I am absolutely adamant that I said this in the video earlier, that stone is the best, and stone is just really, really good. So let's just do a singular block comparison now. So stone 5 gives me 56 million. And we did actually mess that one up. I did not mean to get those emeralds. So we'll sell everything just to make it a fair test right now. And the emeralds specifically need to go. We'll keep the stone there because of course we need to know what it is. We'll go a long way around this time. Take out this for 1.05k emeralds. And now we can quickly just go back to the selling station. And we can see that the stone is a lot higher value compared to the emeralds. So stone is where it's at, guys. As you see, we get more than 2 times the value from stone than we do for 1 block of emerald. And this is just the level 5 of each, by the way, the comparison like you just saw. So it's by far the best play. And stone is 100% where it's at. So are we getting many runes for stone? We are slightly increasing it. It's not really rapid anymore, but it is definitely adding up still. And these are the runes I have at the moment. I don't know whether there's any secret runes or not. And if there are, we're yet to discover them. So yeah, maybe if there's like some OP weather, we could get them. If there are even any. I'm not necessarily sure if there are or aren't. But yeah, we'll quickly grind stone out. It shouldn't really take too long. Stone is absolutely the best way to farm, in my opinion. And if you take out all 5, you basically get around a decent amount. I mean, look at how much I'm getting. I'm getting like, what, 90 million a go, basically. I know, of course, it's runes that are going to change that. But again, if you grind your runes, it is going to pay off. And in order to get runes, you have to get the stone rune anyway, the common one, because yeah, it's the most common. So nice, all good stuff. Let's go up to 1 billion then, just see what we get for it. Nice, 1 bill stone gives us 97 SP. And how long did that take? That really did not take long at all. So I know we need that 1 NO, but the thing as well is when we get the next pickaxe, what's it going to do? It's going to double my stone gain. So we get even more cash in a way because we get double the stone. So it doesn't directly boost cash, but it will double stone, which in a way is double cash because you're getting twice the amount of resource. So that is definitely something to think about. Stone is by far the best way. We need to go up to 650 SP right now, which is roughly about 3 billion more. So we've got 1 billion already. We just need to go up to 3 bill roughly. And then as soon as we get to 3 bill, we'll sell, get the new pickaxe and see what difference it does actually make, because I've never had that one before. And I still don't think there's much purpose of me having any wood, so I've not gone for it. I don't necessarily think there's a boost for it. We'll have to double check that in just a second before we wrap up. But in my opinion, I don't think there's any purpose. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there is any reason for me to go for wood, please do drop a comment and let me know. So yeah, let's just get the rest of this stone then. And now we should nearly be there. We've done most of it. We've got 75% of it all already. And we're closing in on that final part right now. So again, if you do enjoy the long videos, do let me know. I know this one is quite long and a bit of it is all over the place, to be honest, especially like the mid part. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I try to just showcase it for what it is and everybody can watch it together. If you're like further ahead, you of course know how it all works. If you're new to the game, then you can always just come and revisit it and see it for what it is. So there we go. We do now have enough, so we do indeed get double stone. Let's go ahead and do that. Next up is 12 OC, which is somewhat absurd, but you know, let's just do a quick test then. So emeralds 2k 2.09. I'm sure the outcome's still the same, but we're just going to check it anyway. And let's see then. So iron, gold, copper, and yes, it is still over 2x. So again, stone is the way forward. If you need quick cash, go for stone. And that's pretty much going to do it. So we'll quickly check. There are no secret token boosts. I've checked the entire map off camera and there's unfortunately nothing for it. So let's upgrade the axe to max then and see what we can get for it. Because, I mean, we should just go for these boosts, to be honest. And again, it's not really a bad thing. So it should only take a second or two. And there we go. 85 million for the next one. It'd be helpful if we actually get more wood upgrades, and there we have them. So over here then, we could go for these. Let's see what this one is, the 1 mil. That's a bit extreme, but I don't think it's not too bad. We should have probably just stuck to it. But anyway, we've got billions right now. I'm sure we're fine. So let's claim the axe. We do max the axe out right there. And now it seems that the wood area is maxed, but I don't know if it does anything. Let me know if it does. I don't think it does, or if it does, it's something to do with the factory area, which we've not quite unlocked yet, but we will be getting there fairly soon. So 1 NO is what I need. So basically we need 1000 SP 1000 times. So yeah, we've definitely got a long way to go. We absolutely do. So I think the play then is to probably get pickaxes just to make the stone grind a bit easier. Stone is absolutely the play in my opinion. That's all I'm going to be going for. Every time I do this now, I'm simply just farming stone. I mean, you can make your own conclusions. If there's anything better, maybe do let me know. But I think personally that stone is where it is at. So we'll claim these quickly just to quickly see one last time. There we go. We'll get some diamonds, 420 diamonds for that one right there. Get some emeralds and a bit of gold, bit of copper. And now we should be able to sell all. So let's sell everything we have. 135 SP, not bad at all. And now we can boost that up by 28 SP because stone is by far the best. So stone gaming, guys, make sure you get your stone. Stone is just crazy value in my opinion. And hopefully you can see that too. So that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you go on to enjoy it. I know it is a bit of a longer video, So stay tuned for more. Check out my other videos. One's recommended by YouTube, one is my most recent upload. And if there's anything you want to see in particular, do drop a comment. And again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video.